Ocho, your quarterback once spoke today. Here's Joe Burrow, and if the Bengals are a playoff
Hey,
team.
come on, Joe.
Yeah, our division is wide open. There's a lot of. I think Pittsburgh's 5-4 at this point. We play them this week, so everything is still there in front of us. It's very rare that our division looks like this, but it does this year, and so I think we'll be at least in it until the end.
Is it fair to say with the wild cards that the best path forward would be winning the North? And
I think it would be very difficult for us to be a wild card team at this point. Obviously, a lot of football to be played, but I think that's difficult. I think our best path would be win the division.
Oh, Joe?
Hey, Joe, talk your talk. And the funny thing about it is every time I hear Unc, yes, you, Unc, you talk about the division, the first thing you do is you talk about your goddamn Ravens being able to come back after they talk about the Ravens go, listen, there's a chance that we don't win it. Why would you think the Ravens are come back and win it before the Bengals do?
Because they got a better
Why?
team
Because
than
our
you got.
defense is bad? I mean, I'm asking you, is it because our defense is bad?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm saying y'all had one good game, y'all played defensive, now all of a sudden y'all all world. Y'all back and have the best chance to win the division. No, you don't.
Their defense is better than yours.
Right. I like that you did that.
Their defense is
but
better
it's
than yours.
It's still bad.
But the only thing that's wide open is the booking window for those vacations Joe Burrow need to book. They say if you book they say for domestic travel, the best time is 38 days before you actually fly. 100 days before international. So Joe, the way I'm calculating things, your season gonna be over probably the first week in January. So you can get a great rate on some flights.
Hey, let me tell you something. One thing you don't want to do is when my quarterback says something, when a quarterback with that kind of confidence that's coming off surgery, a toe surgery, he says we have a chance, and our chance at winning the division is not being a wild card, but winning the division. You listen to that. You stand on that when he say that, because he will come back and prove you wrong.
First of all, they put man on the moon, so anything is possible.
Hey, I don't even know if that was real. That was AI.
And this right here, what he said was AI. I'm glad you brought it. If you think y'all gonna win the division, the Ravens are winning that division.
Hold on. The quarterback. Our quarterback said there's a chance we can win the division because it hasn't been clear as this season.
Yeah, the
it looks a little
doesn't
different
look like this, but it does this year.
Hey, it's up in the air.
But y'all look bad like this all the time.
Hey, we have a chance because our offense is phenomenal.
Y'all further behind than the Cowboys.
You know what? Nah, we not gonna do
that. We got it on the screen. Right now, the playoffs, it'll be Indy, number 1 seed, 8-2. Broncos, 8-2, 2 seed. New England, 8-2, 3 seed. Pittsburgh, 5-4. The Chargers, 7-3. Buffalo, 6-3. Jacksonville, 5-4. The Chiefs out of the playoffs at 5-4. Houston Texans, 4-5. Baltimore, 4-5. Bengals, 3-6. Miami, 3-7.
Hey.
Pittsburgh is stomp a mud hole in y'all. They got Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah. Hey, and let me ask you something. We got Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh, and when we win, what you gonna have to say? What you gonna have to say Sunday when we win?
Oh yeah. Oh, y'all got Pittsburgh, New England, and the Ravens. 0-3. It's over. Stick a fork in them.
Hey, we might throw for 2,500 yards in the next three games.
You know what that say?
The next 3 games, we might throw for 2,500 yards.
Ocho.
Hey, 40 points a game.
Ocho.
Hey,
you like cook barbecue, right? Everybody
yeah.
motto when you cook barbecue, slow and low. So guess what? Slow and low. These next 3 games, I'm going to put y'all in the oven at 250. And I'm going to let y'all cook.
At 250?
With an A. Bing! When that thing hit in 3 weeks, good night, Irene.
I want you to keep that same energy when we get on here Sunday. You hear me? I want you to keep that same energy when we get on the show Sunday after we beat the Steelers.
Y'all ain't going to beat the Steelers. They're going to get right on y'all. Get right on y'all.
All right. You gonna remember you what happened to them getting right the last time we played them? What happened?
A little temporary setback. Y'all won 33-31, but you won't win this week. Hey, and then what happened the next week? 39-38, lost to the Jets. 47-42, lost to the Bears. About to lose to the Steelers. Go lose to the Patriots. Go lose to the Ravens. You know what? And go lose to the Bills. And go lose to the Ravens again. And then y'all might beat the Cardinals and the Browns and the Dolphins. But it'd be too late. Like the words of Tavares, too late.
Sound good. Hey, you got a whole lot of energy. You got a whole lot of energy, buddy. But listen, you think we don't have a chance?
I made you shed. Look who's crying.
Boy, I can't wait till Sunday.
I love it when a plan come together. Come together.
What was the plan?
The plan. Broncos in the playoffs. Y'all not. 2 years in a row back to back.
Oh, listen, 2 years back to back and home after the first round.
Hey, you need me to get you tickets to a Bronco playoff game? Because I can do that for you.
Nah, no, because there's a chance I'm gonna have some in Cincinnati.
You won't have nothing in Cincinnati.
If my quarterback said we're gonna win the division, I'm standing on business on what he said. I'm taking his word for it.
You said that last year.
Who said that?
We going to the playoff. That's how you owe me $5,900.
No, it ain't. That ain't
how.
how. Oh, betting games throughout the season? I got you. Hey, where my award?
Y'all losing next 3. At Steelers, lost. Patriots, lost. Ravens, lost. Bills, lost. Ravens. The next 5 games, y'all won't win. If y'all win 1 game, y'all might win 1, but you won't win more than 1 game of the next 4.
Hey,
I bet you a golden doorknob to a bucket of cow manure, and I'll let you put up the cow manure. I bet you a 5-pound bucket of cow manure, and I'm going to put up a golden doorknob.
I love your confidence. And I love the fact that you don't have confidence in my team. With my team and my quarterback who just came back from surgery.
Is he playing?
He will be. He'll be back in 2 weeks.
Is he playing? All I know, lost 48-10.
He'll be back.
Lost 28-3. Lost 37-24. Lost 27-18. Won 33-31. Lost 39-38. Lost 47-42. About to lose again.
He'll be back in 2 weeks.
Actually, he can't come back for 3 weeks. But anyway.
Okay, 3 weeks. I mean, either way, Flacco is carrying the helm. Flacco's steering the ship, and he's steering it very well.
Iceberg.
Now what we need,
iceberg. Starboard.
What we need to do? You hear me? What we need to do? Hey, we need them pirates on defense. We need them to show up. That's it. All right.
You hear that alert? You ain't adhere to it.
Yeah.
Everybody can see that big iceberg except you and your Bengals.
Don't worry about it. Hey, keep that same energy with this Sunday when we win. I want your apology to be just as loud as the disrespect.
You lost to the Jets. Y'all lost to the Jets. Y'all lost to a quarterback that threw for 54 yards. He's had 2 games in which he's thrown for less than 100 yards. Y'all lost to that team.
Hey, you know what? Y'all almost lost to him too.
Whoa.
Y'all almost lost to him too.
What you mean almost?
But you sit here boasting like y'all when y'all played him, y'all was any better. Y'all wasn't no better either.
8-2 is better than 3-7. If y'all won 3 games,
and we
1, 2, 3. Y'all just won 3 games.
Yeah.
What is this man talking about?
We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. But when we get into the playoffs, what you gonna do then?
Ain't worry about
that. When that playoffs come, that regular season record don't really matter. It's a new season. That start over because it's one and done. 1 game, you go home. Which football team plays the best on that specific day is all it comes down to.
Y'all haven't played better than any other team but except 3 times in 10 games.
Yeah, that's regular season, huh?
Y'all know good and well y'all not going to no playoffs.
All right. Hold
Y'all
that thought.
allergic to the playoffs. I got some Benadryl. I'm bringing you Benadryl because I know you're about to have a reaction. The Broncos are the longest winning streak in a decade, despite an offense that has struggled to muster only 10 points. Despite the Broncos being 8-2, the vibes have been low on the offensive side of the ball. And J.K. Dobbins, the Broncos running back, expressed his frustrations. Excuse me, chat. Yeah, cool. We're 8-2, but the defense is winning us these games. We're not helping them. We're not doing them any justice. I feel bad the way we play on offense and the way they play on defense because they're doing such a great and we're doing so bad. It just sucks because they're out there so many plays playing their butts off. We can't keep doing this to them. Thursday was the fourth time this season in which the Broncos had at least 10 accepted penalties called against them, finishing with 11 penalties for 78 yards. 8 of those infractions came on the offense. The Broncos are the second most penalized offense in the league, having been called for 52 penalties, including decline penalties. I just think we cleaned that up, Ocho. And walk-off, the Colts beat us on a walk-off. The Chargers beat us on a walk-off.
Yeah.
Y'all just get walked over.
Hold on. A team that are better than y'all beat y'all. You understand that, right? Teams that are better than y'all beat y'all.
Yeah.
The Chargers, offensively, they're better than you. And your defense wasn't able to come that.
They kicked the 50-something yard walk-off field goal, Ocho.
Yeah.
Also, the Jets. Yeah. So the Jets are better than y'all. Okay, glad you said that.
The Jets are better than who?
The Jets are better than the Bengals.
Why would you say that?
Because they beat you.
The Jets play.
Walked you down. Oh, so the Broncos are better than you all. 28-3.
No.
The Vikings are better than you all. 48-10. Huh. Wow.
You can I ask you a question? You really think that?
I know that. I don't think I know that.
All I got to say is my quarterback, 57 days after surgery, he stood in front of the media and said we're going to the playoffs.
Ocho, the Bengals suck.
Even if he didn't exactly say it, his tone, his mannerisms let me know we going. And that's all I can go off of. So if he said it, we going. No matter what you say, no matter who we lost to in the past.
Go lose Sunday.
To who?
The Steelers.
You really think we finna lose to the Steelers? After that performance they put up? Man, please.
T.J. Watt, Highsmith, they probably have at least 3.5, 4 sacks combined.
They didn't have that in the first one.
They'll get it this one.
T.J. Watt didn't get a sack in the last time they played the Bengals into the fourth quarter. Damn, near in garbage time.
Well,
what we talking about?
That's what you did. You get garbage when you play garbage teams. What you expect them to get?
I like that energy. I like that. I like it. Keep that same energy.
Your day coming, Ocho.
Woo.
Ocho, after a random drug test 2 weeks ago, doctors discovered that Broncos linebacker Alex Singleton had testicular cancer tumor that been removed today after Denver defeated the Raiders on Thursday Night Football. The prognosis is excellent for me and my family, Singleton announced today. For Broncos fans, I fully expect to return to the field very soon. Routine test, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all gonna get the test.
Yeah, that's dope.
Hey, all these high-ass premiums, I'm going to get my money's worth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm getting my money's worth. I go up there. Man, ain't nothing wrong with you. Well, I'm going to let him tell me that. You ain't telling me that. You ain't got no medical degree.
At all.
So I'm going to let the doctor that went to school for all this tell me ain't nothing wrong with me. And I'm going to let them scans. I'm going to get MRI. I'm going to get CT scans. I'm going to get all kind of scans.
I want to know. I didn't want to know everything. Yes. Everything possible.
I'm getting everything. I'm going to get all my high-ass premiums. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get my money's worth.
Yeah. That's dope. That's live.
Well,
that's live.
I'm glad they were able to catch this, Alex, man. prayers up for you and your family. Hey, early detection is the key. So if possible, guys, go get checked out. Women, go get your mammograms, go get your things, go get your, your physical, your routines. Hey, something don't feel right. It's not in your head. Just go check out. Let the doctors tell you. Let them scans tell you something's not right. Let's tell you something. Right. You're fine. Everything checks out. Just think about it. Like I said, some of these cancers are you can't prevent them, but detected early enough, they're treatable.
Yeah.
So, kudos to Alex. Good job, Broncos. Ocho, Bleacher Report ranks his top 5 most overrated quarterbacks. They named Lamar Jackson as the most overrated quarterback in the NFL, said he may not just be one of today's most overrated active quarterbacks, but also of all time. His 2-time MVP status is borderline fraudulent. His credentials don't measure up to other legends who've won the award on numerous occasions. Of the 10 players that have joined multiple MVP clubs during the Super Bowl era, Jackson is the lone member without a Super Bowl ring. All the others on that list include Johnny Unitas, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Kurt Warner, Patrick Mahomes were able to take their team to multiple Super Bowl appearances and won at least once. Jackson has yet to even reach the big game. He's 3-5 lifetime in playoffs and has a .375 postseason winning percentage that stands far away the worst among multiple MVP winners. First of all, Steve Young did not take no team to multiple MVPs. He was a backup. He took his team to one Super Bowl, and he did win it. That was in 1994. He threw 6 touchdowns in Miami to beat the Chargers. So let's I like to give context. Steve Young did not go to multiple Super Bowls. Now, also, if I'm not mistaken, I think didn't Earl Morrall start one of those Super Bowls for the Colts? Oh, you had a 2-0. Johnny Unitas did or Earl? Earl for the 1972 season. Yeah. Postseason record. No, that's from Miami. So, Johnny went to two Colts went to 2 Super Bowls. I know they beat the Cowboys on the field goal. He was only there for the Baltimore Colts when they won the 1970 Super Bowl. Who, Johnny? Morrall. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He didn't play. Okay. Look, I get it. Yes, and Ocho, we talked about this. This is the only. This is the albatross. This is the elephant in the room. You see the names that are on this list that have won multiple MVPs. Lamar is the only one that hasn't been to a Super Bowl. That's not to say, Ocho, his career is not ending tomorrow.
No, absolutely not.
Everybody jumped on me when I said his career will be looked at as a disappointment if he doesn't get to a Super Bowl, considering what he had accomplished. You base it on what these other guys. So you can't just look, well, he won 2 MVPs. You got to look at the company that he's in that's won 2 MVPs. Now when you start looking at it, you're like, well, damn, he has to get to 1. Aaron Rodgers went to 1. He has to get to at least 1. And then we look at him totally different. He gets to 1 and he wins it. We look at him differently, Ocho. We just do.
Yeah, absolutely. But listen, I understand the company that he keeps, the fact that he's won 2 MVPs, the fact that he's won those MVPs, those that are in the chat that are listening, that are watching, you have to understand that he's in a class of his own, in a different class for that matter. So when it comes to judging him, he judged based off his what is not compadres? What's the word I'm looking for?
His
people
peers.
In the company you keep. His peers. He judged based on his other peers that have won MVPs as well. And most of them, if not all, have been to a Super Bowl, whether they won a Super Bowl or not. So he judged off of that. But the whole overrated part is the part I don't like. That's the part I don't like, saying that he's overrated because he hasn't gotten there yet when he's still playing in only his 7th, maybe 8th year. I'm not sure which one it is. It's ridiculous.
I think 18 was nothing about Lamar's first year.
Yeah. Okay. But nothing about Lamar Jackson and what he brings to the table, what he brings to the NFL, what he brings to the Baltimore Ravens in general, and giving them a chance and having them in contention every goddamn year. Nothing about that is overrated. That's the part I don't like. Now that is more, to me, is more clickbait. There should be a different title when it comes to talk about the quarterbacks that have won MVPs and have been or won a Super Bowl. The title should be goddamn different. Overrated my goddamn ass. Now that's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, let me ask you a question. But when you looking at but see, here's the thing. You're looking at him against his peers. They're looking at him against his peers that have won 2 MVPs. So when you look at him, look at the class that he's in. You compared him to my homeboy. 2 MVPs, 5 Super Bowl appearances, 3 wins.
Right.
You look at Peyton Manning, 5 MVPs, 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 wins. You looking at Tom Brady. Move on. You look at you looking at Brett Favre.
How about this? Everybody on that list, except one person is already done and not playing anymore.
Correct.
Everybody on that list is done and not playing. So how about we wait until he's done playing and then we justify whether he belongs in that company or not, or whether he's overrated or not. And even if he doesn't go to a goddamn Super Bowl, what he's going to continue to do, the resume that he's going to put together, whether he wins 3 more MVPs and doesn't make a goddamn Super Bowl or not, nothing about Lamar Jackson is overrated. I know the fact, the way we judge quarterbacks is based on wins and losses and rings and hardware and all that. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, when you're talking to people that played the game, forget the media, forget the pundits, forget those that never played the game. Nothing about young bull out of goddamn Pompano who played for Boynton Beach High School is overrated, whether he has the goddamn ring or not. He will still go down as one of the best quarterbacks to ever play this goddamn game. How do we judge Dan Marino? Do we say Dan Marino's not one of the greats because he never won a ring?
Yes, but see, here's the thing, Ocho. Great. Great. Now, if we add EST, one of the greatest, that's what he's going for. You see, you said something very interesting, and this is actually true. Only quarterbacks get measured by wins and Super Bowl. No other position, Super Bowls matter.
Okay. Right.
Not like they do for a quarterback, because Ocho, even when Brady wasn't putting up numbers like Peyton Manning, they said he was better than Manning because what did he have that Manning didn't? Championships. Think about it now. Peyton Manning had won multiple MVPs. Brady had 3 Super Bowls. Manning had 3 regular season MVPs. They say, well, Brady's better. Right. Because Brady has, as you was pointing to your fingers. That's how they, I don't set the rules. You see what happened with ring culture? You see. What has it done? It'll make people jump around and go and try to find the best situation where they can win a ring, and then they shut you up, and it's like, okay, I've already done what I needed to do. Now,
it's no more argument. It's no more argument at that point, especially when it comes to basketball. You have those that have to chase the ring because of ring culture and the rules, the unwritten rules. Matter of fact, how about that? The unwritten rules. Because who the hell came up with it? Who the hell came up with it? I don't know.
Because they were saying Jordan was better than Magic, and Magic had 5 rings. They were saying Jordan was better than Bird, and Bird had 3 MVPs and 3 rings. He's the last guy to win 3 consecutive MVPs. You got to go all the way back to Wilt. So what has happened is that now I give you another one. The next couple of years, people are going to say Shohei Ohtani is the greatest baseball player we've ever seen. He's got 4 MVPs. He's got them unanimously. He's got 2 World Series rings, Ocho. He had one of the great postseason performances where he struck out 10 and hit 3 home runs. Now, he mess around and get another one and win another World Series. What we gonna compare him to? Because
there's nobody to compare.
4 MVPs unanimously.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So you see, once you start, and Barry Bonds was so great, even everybody that played against him said that is the greatest player that I've ever seen. Greg Maddux said, well, it was really easy to pitch to Barry. If it mattered, you walked him. He said his job was to get 27 outs. You ain't gonna get them on him. So pick the other 8 guys to get and figure it out. So when you look at it, Ocho, it's hard to say a man like Lamar. And maybe you're right. Maybe overrated is a harsh term, but I think if they're looking at it as the 10 guys that have something that no other guys have, and that is think about the NFL. Ocho, how long it's been going on?
Hey, hold on, stay with me. Stay with me real quick now. So if we talk about hardware, right? And hardware puts quarterbacks in a different tier. Where not just great is. So are we saying like Ben Roethlisberger belongs in that tier too? Are we saying Russell Wilson also belongs in that tier too when we talk about quarterbacks that are the greatest because they have rings?
No. But here's the thing, Ocho. None of those guys have regular season MVPs.
Okay. Oh,
so there's
so we can't move the goalposts now.
Ocho, let me ask you a question. Has anybody ever said Ben Roethlisberger was greater than Tom Brady, Peyton Manning?
No.
So when you look at it, you have to have regular season MVPs. Those matter. Now when you start getting postseason MVPs, that means you won the Super Bowl. See, you see, Brady is hard. Hold on. The reason why Brady has 3 regular season MVPs, he has 7 Super Bowls and 5 Super Bowl MVPs. So no matter what criteria you use, it's going to be hard for somebody to overtake him unless my homeboy gets 5 MVPs. Let's just say for the sake of argument. We have a compelling case if my homeboy is not even 30. I think he just turned 30.
We got a long way to go.
Yes. So
we got a long way to go.
So and the thing, he just turned 30. So when you look at it, Ocho, I think that is the thing. They're comparing him in this elite category. Which is guys that have won multiple MVPs. It ain't that many quarterbacks that's won 2. What is it? Unitas, Manning, Rodgers, Brady, Favre, Montana, Young, Warner, Mahomes. It's 9. Lamar makes 10.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's never been to a Super Bowl. Now, if he doesn't get to a Super Bowl, what are they going to say, Ocho? Be honest, you know what they're going to say.
Oh, yeah. We know what they're going to say. We know what they're going to say. But hey, listen, I know what they're going to say, but I know with my eyes and seen all the years I've seen him play.
Let me do you one better. They say guys that got Super Bowl rings at the receiver position better than Ocho because Ocho ain't got no rings. But you run circles around them on the field. You see how they did? You see how they did? You see how they did that?
I got you. Listen, I'm with you when you're right. I'm picking up what you put down.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So just imagine they do that for the receiver. So imagine if a quarterback, and that's what I said.
Oh yeah, it's even worse. It's even worse. Now I hate that it's like that. I hate that it's like that. It's somewhat of an unwritten rule, just like the unwritten rule of hockey when it comes to fighting, just like the unwritten rule in baseball. Like I understand it. I hate that it's like that. Hey, ring culture when it comes to talking basketball, Unc.
It matters.
So nobody's
it just does.
Yeah, it matters, but that's just the way it is. But I mean, listen, it is what it is. I think with the way obviously they didn't have a good year, a good start to the year. They
still can come. Oh, you talking the Ravens?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I think they're going to win the division. I think they're going to get a home game.
Whoa!
I think they're going to win the division.
I don't know about winning the division. So what you think we gonna do?
So that's what I think y'all can do. Nothing.
Hold on. I tell you what. I tell you what. And this, I'm very serious tonight. But I tell you this. I will give you guys a division if we lose to the Steelers, which I doubt we do. If we lose to the Steelers, I say you guys are probably going to win the division at that point. But if we go in there and we beat the Steelers, that momentum. I tell you what, that momentum, the rest of the season is going to be hell. I don't give two. You know what? 2, drop the dried up pigeon, you know what, on concrete. How bad our defense is, that momentum offensively, man, listen, man, I don't know. It's going to be tough. Now, if we lose to the Steelers, I mean, that's it. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, our season is over.
Yeah, and so that's the thing, because you look at Lamar, and it's tough because in his era, he got Mahomes. There are a lot of people that's gonna get overlooked, just like they got overlooked. Ben didn't get the credit that he deserves. Drew Brees didn't get the credit that they deserve, because why? They played in the era with smack dab with Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. And you're talking about guys that got 8 regular season MVPs and 10. No, hell no. Tom is 9 and 12 Super Bowl appearances with 9 wins.
Yeah. God, that's crazy, man.
That's
crazy. And you know what's so funny too is we've been spoiled. We've been spoiled by the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Brady's and the Patrick Mahomes and the Joe Montana, and people don't understand how difficult the Aaron Rodgers, the Brett Favre. They don't understand Brent Roethlisberger, all these quarterbacks, and it's 32 teams, huh? It's 32 teams, and it's only a handful of quarterbacks in each hand.
Yeah.
Almost over 30 years that are tier 1 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
That just lets people know how difficult that position is and how special those are that are in those conversations that we're talking about. And the fact that Lamar's name is in those conversations and winning 2 MVPs and those unwritten rules kind of give you like a, he's not really there yet until he does this. So he got to get there. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen before his career.
Yes. My bad. Tom has 10 Super Bowl appearances.
God damn.
Yeah. He has 10.
Oh, that's crazy.
Lost to Eli twice and lost to a Nick Foles.
Yes. Oh, on the trick play.
The Philly special.
Yeah. Yeah, the Philly special.
Ocho. Now, here's the next 5. They had Lamar number 1. Had Jordan Love number 2, Justin Herbert number 3, Dak Prescott number 4, Trevor Lawrence number 5. Now Trevor Lawrence need to be where Lamar is. I'm gonna put Lamar down there. If you gonna put Lamar on this list, I'm gonna put him down at 5.
Right,
man. Trevor Lawrence, man. I don't think Justin Herbert's overrated. Let's see now that he has Jim Harbaugh. The one thing we know about Jim Harbaugh,
yeah.
He gonna win. They're gonna play like stay out defense, and he gonna get to a Super Bowl. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be this year.
Yeah, but he definitely gonna get there.
He getting there.
And listen, and the way Justin Herbert is playing this year too, Unc. Man, Justin Herbert is throwing that ball.
Absolutely.
Quentin Johnston. Man, young Bull got his confidence, playing extremely well. Ladarius McConkey playing extremely well. Keenan Allen, that veteran presence in that locker room, playing extremely well. So there really are no
the second.
Now I forgot about Rondé Gasson the second, catching the hell out of that ball. Then Amarian Hampton, I think he's coming back. He's coming back on the back end of the season. I think he's gonna be back. Off of injury. They gonna make a nice little run. They gonna make a nice little run.
They absolutely will. Jordan Love's gonna have to get better, man. Jordan Love gonna have to be better. I don't know if somebody hasn't gotten his ear and talking about, bro, you got to push the ball down the field, man. You make too much money. You make too much money to be missing these throws. And I'm not saying you're not gonna make every throw. I get that. I understand, and I'm not trying to minimize playing that position because that's a position I couldn't play.
Very difficult.
But come on, bro. That's why they play. Yeah. The more you get paid, the more expectation and a burden that is placed on you. That's just the rules of engagement.
Hey, can you imagine, huh? Can you imagine being responsible not only for a team, but playing the most important position on the field? The ball is in your hands the most. They paying you $50-55 million a year. Matter of fact, forget a year. They paying you $50-55 million in 6 months. 6 months. And I need you to carry this franchise.
Yeah. Jordan.
Man, you talk about pressure? I know it's a game of football. It's what we all done since we were 4 years old. But man.
Yeah. But look, I'm with you, Ocho. I believe Lamar Jackson is going to get to a Super Bowl. And once he gets there and he wins it, it's over.
Hey, get that monkey off my back so I can go play freely, please. Thank you.
You see, think about it. I give you a prime example. LeBron James had 2 MVPs, but he had hadn't gotten to the finals. He had 2, lost 2. And then all of a sudden he won and got that monkey off his back.
Yeah, it was a wrap.
Problem is, you mess around and let Lamar get this monkey off his back. He might double you up, go back to back, Jack.
Yeah. Hey, I got one question too. Now that we're talking about those unwritten rules, especially in these conversations when it comes to quarterbacks and MVPs, it was just on my. Well, it's kind of different because Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl MVP in a ring, so he's not in that conversation. Correct? Okay.
These are only guys in the Super Bowl
regular
era
season MVPs
that have at least 2 regular season MVPs.
Right. Okay.
There are 9 guys. Lamar makes the 10th. Lamar's the only one that hasn't appeared in a Super Bowl.
Right. Okay.
And think about it. Peyton Manning never went back to back. Tom, Joe, and Mahomes are the only ones to go back to back of the group that.
Right.
Peyton didn't go to back Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Kurt didn't. Kurt went 99. We won 2000. They went in 2001. And then he went again with Arizona, I think in, what was that, 2008? I think it was 2008. Because 2009 was New Orleans. 2000, because 7 was the Giants. 8 was the Steelers. 9 was New Orleans. 10 was the Giants again. Yeah. 11 was the Packers. Yeah. Yeah. 11 was the Packers. 12 was the Seahawks. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just going. But like I said, Ocho, once he gets that monkey off his back, Ocho.
Yeah, he gonna be fine.
Ocho.
And that shit hard too. But no, I'm gonna let's go because we've been on this thing about 30 minutes.
Because you know why it's hard? Because they say there's nothing like a game 7. Well, in the NFL, every game is a game 7. Every game,
one shot.
Every game, wild card game is game 7. Divisional round, game 7. Conference final, game 7. Super Bowl, game 7. Football, you play a game 7 every time you step on the field in the playoffs in football.
Matter of fact, 4 weeks.
Yes.
4 weeks a game. 4 weeks of game 7.
Yes.
And you got to muster it up and play your best football. You got to play your best football.
We got a very special guest joining us. We got Texans all-world cornerback. Man, he had an unbelievable one-handed interception that really started to come back. They came back from 19 down in the fourth quarter to win the ball game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, a division opponent. Here he is, a Pro Bowler, All-Pro, 3 picks this season, including one against Trevor Lawrence. Here he is, Derek Stingley Jr. Sting, what's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Happy to be here.
What's
man,
up,
thank you for joining us, man. We really, really appreciate it. Go ahead, Ocho.
What's good?
What's up?
You
I'm
good?
always good.
Yeah. Okay. I like that energy. I see you in the off season.
Oh,
man.
yeah. We got to run it. We got to run it.
Bro, watching you play, and I think the thing is about any great corner, the one thing that they all have is patience. They ain't really biting that first move. Cause look, bro, all that head stuff. Let me ask you a question. What are you looking at? You looking at his breastplate? You looking at his hips? Because all this head doing all this and all that right there, and these hips still coming straight at me. So when you lock in and you're playing press coverage, what are you watching?
I'm looking more at the like mid thigh, the back leg.
Okay.
To like I start low, so then when your eyes go up a little bit, I end up around the hips and try to stay in that range right there. So
Yeah.
How did you learn to be patient? Because a lot of times, you know, these receivers are really good at route running, getting in and out of breaks. And I think the thing is that you can't be overreactive, always biting the first move. Now, you know, sometimes they really are running a go. And sometimes they're going to run, you know, they trying to run you off and do this comeback or do this dig or do this over route. So how are you playing? I mean, obviously you study tape. You see formation. You're like, okay, you think y'all slick. Y'all think y'all got a 3-by-1. You think you going to fool me with this split. Man, get out of here.
yeah, I mean, it's really because I mean I'm also fast. No, I feel like people don't think that I'm fast, but like I'm.
They don't think you fast,
Yeah,
huh?
but I can run with pretty much anybody. So knowing that in my mind, like you're not gonna run away from me. So I can play like low hip most of the time. I can. And we get down the field, the quarterback, you know, all quarterbacks don't throw accurate deep passes. So, you know, I can look back at a certain time knowing that the ball sometimes will be underthrown or inside or something like that. Then it just go make a play off of that.
And you know you ain't gonna have much time to throw it. Y'all got those two edge guys coming off the edge. So you like, hey, I ain't gotta cover long.
Yeah. And that's every snap. Like they and it's not even just them. Like it's the whole like the interior. Like they push
you got Rankins. You got those guys.
Yeah, they pushing up the middle. And then you got the two on the outside, and then they all rotate. So like we got 3 people deep in every position on the D line. So every snap.
Mm-hmm. But you one of the few. Obviously, I'm an enthusiast when it comes to, you know, some of the better DBs, just DB play in general. You know, and being able to watch all and study a game and study how you guys play. You have tremendous patience. You have tremendous patience, similar to like Darrelle Revis in a sense. You're very good in bump and run. Watching film, you can tell you watch film a lot, and you understand the tendencies and what's coming and what's not. And your ball skills are second to none. Your ball skills are second to none because you're one of the few DBs that when the ball is in the air, you actually look back for it and you don't panic. Most of the time, you already know. Most of the time, everybody always panic once the ball in the air, and what the first thing you do, you pull your tug and you get a flag thrown. But your ball skills, man, is elite. You know, I haven't had a chance to give you your flowers, but just now I got a chance to. But you one of the best. You know, we talk about top 2. You right up there. So it depends on who you like based on preferences out of you and brother P2 down there in Denver.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, D Sting, what's up, bro? Hey, tell me something. What have you learned from, you know, your father, your grandfather, coaching and mentorship, you know, as you came into this league? What have they taught you kind of growing up?
Well, my dad, so you know, he coached in the Arena Football League for a long time. He played in the arena. And since I was a little kid, like as far back as I can remember, I'm doing DB drills with like his players and like with full pads on as a little kid, or like running routes against his DBs as a little kid, like double moves or you know whatever, like that. So being in that type of environment, it kind of taught me, for one, like the brotherhood that goes along with a football team, because for one, they was I guess you could say like they was those older figures that I saw as like superstars. Like it was just like a family environment.
Right.
And so that taught me brotherhood, and then like seeing them go out there and play together, knowing that they was close, like off the field, whether that was dealing with me or, you know, doing their own thing or whatever. And then from my dad, like, well, and then adding on to that, like my dad, he taught me how to deal with like energy levels on the field. So, you know, Ochocinco, you know, big talker.
He's trying to get in your head, Sting.
Oh yeah.
You know, like he'll talk and he'll do all that. But me personally, like if I make a good play, like you probably won't see me do anything. Like whether if it's like PBU or something like that, like I'll just walk off because for one, I'd be tired, so like I don't have energy to do that. And then like and if something is too bad, then like it's on to the next play. And I feel like as a defensive player, like that's just how you got to live life. And and it's really like that for offense too. Like a receiver, tight end, like you drop the ball, like
drop a pass, you got to move
like
on to the next play.
You can't think about it, because then you start thinking about catching the football. You're gonna keep on dropping the rest of them. So like stuff like that, like just regulating emotions and still playing with a passion and being fierce with it. But everybody don't need to know that. Like if you want to try to play me on the field, I just show you by just playing the game. Like I don't need to talk, because I don't know how to talk.
Oh, you don't talk?
You said what?
I said you don't talk. So if somebody start yapping, I'm about to get this one today. I'm about to get me 100 today. Get me about a couple of tubs.
Well, I mean, I'll probably just look, because I don't know how to trash talk. So like I'll just look and I'll either laugh or I'll just be like, okay, like all right, like.
Hey, Unc and Joe, I'm gonna get it out of him. Hey, I'm gonna get it out of him.
I'm walking by just like this here, Ocho. He like, man, what you doing? So you about to smell the deodorant. Touchdown. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Don't worry about it.
Hey, D Steen telling y'all, look, that's gonna motivate him. He ain't gotta say nothing. Yeah, but he gonna be like, okay,
right? Like
it's a quiet confidence, bro. I already
like
know.
It's not. It doesn't matter who it is. Like Ocho said. Like I know you say that you'll be able to get me to talk on the field, but I honestly would look at you crazy, and you gonna be like, what? Like, is something wrong with him? Like why is he not talking?
No. Nah. I'm gonna give that work. I'm not gonna talk on the field. I'm gonna talk during the play. I'm gonna talk during the route. Like I'm different, Sting. Like I'm different.
Gotta let him know, Ocho. We gotta let you know, Sting.
Hey, the whole time.
We got 2 quiet dudes versus 2 talkers.
Sting,
that first down, Sting. That first down on you. First down.
hey, Sting. Hey, Unc. You know what they hit him with? Hey, every time I catch a ball, let me hit him with their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Hey, Ocho.
That don't affect. I don't do that, so that don't affect me.
No. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't. My mind is like, this is a steel, like just I don't know, cage or whatever. Like,
yeah.
But I tell you what y'all do. When you got the interception, y'all ran to the end zone. So I get me a touchdown, I'm calling on my teammate. Come on, let's go to the end zone. Let go, Ocho, let go.
Look,
yeah. Hey Sting, Sting, you know who Sting remind me of too, Unc? And that's the way he carry himself. And he's always even keeled, no matter what. It's really hard to get him out of character. Andre Johnson.
Yeah,
like exactly the same. Don't talk.
Yeah,
much.
Dre don't say nothing.
No, he at all.
Sting, let me ask you a question. Who do you kind of pattern your game after? Because I mean, like you kind of built like Revis, but I mean, there's Charles Woodson, there's Rod Woodson, there's Time, there's Revis, there's Darryl Green, there's Aeneas Williams. There have been a lot of great corners. Like, so did you study film when you watch it? Like, okay, this is the direction I'm going in, and I think this is what I'm going to be at in college. This is what I'm going to be at the next level. Who do you kind of pattern your game after? Is there any similarities that you see between yourself and anybody that I mentioned? Maybe somebody I did.
Yeah, nobody that you mentioned, but it's always been Champ Bailey for me. He's always the, he get the ball, he's locked down, he's interchangeable. If he need to go play somewhere else, like in a different position, he can do it. Like just because he know the defenses or know football.
Yeah,
he just always been, and he wore number 24 like that. Yeah, he's always been the person.
That's the guy.
So you like because I measure corners, and then it's not a knock on the corners that don't, but I like to see you get frequent flyer miles. I like to see you travel. I mean, if you got a bad dude and he normally he's the X, I'm going there. If he the Z, I'm following there. If he in the slot, I'm gonna follow him there. If he in the backfield, I'm lining up like a linebacker. Wherever you go, just know I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. I mean, and that's a part of it. Like that's a mindset. Like I just want to cover the best. Like if you're allowed to do it, you're allowed to do it. If you're not allowed to do it, then the people that aren't allowed to do it, I guarantee they wish that they can do it. Like so, that's something that you can't knock somebody for. I don't.
No. Some people just like they got their defenses, and you play left, he play right, whatever the case, and that's how it was with Revis and Crow. Normally, Revis and Crow, Crow stayed on one side, Reese stayed on the other side, and so wherever you went, Sherman, and when they were in Seattle, He was on one side, and Brandon Browner was on the other side. So let me ask you a question. You got the big contract, and you know what comes along with big contracts. Even more expectations. You've gone to the Pro Bowl. You've been an All-Pro. What are the expectations that Sting puts on himself? Damn the outside pressure. What you put on yourself?
Well, really on myself, like it's more about like technique. Like it's sometimes like well, we kind of mentioned earlier patience. We were talking about patience, right? So sometimes, well, and then you also said like kind of falling for the first move or wanting to react to the first move. Like yes, like people know I'm a patient defensive back at the line of scrimmage, so I'll get harder moves like first steps, thinking that okay, yeah, they're going like it's just a game within a game. So I'm hard on myself, like trying to make sure that I'm sticking true to who I am and controlling the game myself, not being reactive, but like controlling the game. And then another thing is like, yeah, I got all the picks, the ball skills, whatever with the woo, but like I've said this before, like last year I had however many I had, like interceptions, I could have had double that. Same thing for right now. Like I got however many I have right now, I should have double that. Like, and those are the type of things that bug me because I know my pops is sitting in the stand somewhere, just like mad at me, like frowning or something, and I can feel him like just being mad at me. So, but I'm also mad too. So, like those are the main things for me because like I know how to catch a football. So like, why am I not catching the pass on this or that, or why is this person getting like an inch of separation when they're not supposed to, like like stuff like that, like normal. I mean, I feel like that's normal, like football stuff, like whatever.
Let me ask you this: do you think we're going to see somebody, Dick Night Train Lane, his rookie season, he had 14 picks. I think in 1980, Lester Hayes had 13 picks. And we haven't seen anybody. We've seen a 10. We just saw
Diggs had 11.
Trayvon, he had 10. And we've seen a lot of 10. Champ Bailey one year had 10. But we really haven't seen somebody get that 12, 13 to really challenge that 14. We do have an extra game now. And I think Train got his. They have having 12 games, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Could have been. I think it was 12 games. Night Train? Who? Diggs? Diggs had 11. Do you think we'll see somebody ever get 15 picks in a season?
15? I mean, you could.
You got enough to break the record.
Like, let's say, what's his name? Some Hall. He played for Washington for.
D'Angelo?
Yeah. He had 4 in one game. So like, I feel like if somebody, or this was either last year or 2 years ago, Darius Slay going against Justin Jefferson. And I think he had 2, I think he had 2, but he could have had like 6 that game. So like those type of games where you just catch all the ones you're supposed to catch.
Yeah, you got to catch all the balls.
And then just play like your normal game, like you get one every now and then or whatever. Then I think it's possible. But if you don't,
I think it's probably going to come from a safety, somebody that's roaming. But you're right, because normally they target it, but once he start catching them, they start going away from him.
Yeah, but you covering the best receiver, like they got to throw him the ball. Like,
they're gonna feed him now. But then they're gonna start stacking him, start running you off picks and everything, and doing all that other stuff. Try to run a bunch of shallow crawls. Then they're gonna whip you. They're gonna start him in hard, do Zorro, do everything to try to get you off his tail.
Still opportunities, though. Like regardless,
they're gonna be there.
Regardless of whether they try to hide the receiver or not. Like if you're on them, you're on them. So that's your opportunity right there.
Now, look, we know there only takes 7 teams to the playoffs. Right now, you guys are 4-5, and you're third in your own. You're third in your own division. You lost a couple of games that you're looking at. I mean, I'm sure that when you went back and watched the film, like that team shouldn't have beat us. That team should not have beat us. What are you guys going to do? You're 4-5 with 8 games to play. What do you guys need to do to position yourselves to make sure if you're not challenging for the division, you get one of those remaining 3 playoff spots?
Well, I mean, going into every week, you wash away the week before, and you don't look past the week that you're on. But one of the things that my position coach Dino, he always say just do your job, take care of what you gotta take care of, and then like don't go out there chasing plays, don't go out there like just doing your own thing, like just do what you're supposed to do, and then if everybody do that, then the result will be what you would want it to be. So I think everybody just got to do that. So, and that's with every sport, that's with every job, that's with life, that's with everything. Just do what you're supposed to do, and then the results should come.
Well, you gonna get some opportunity to get some picks. You got the Titans coming up. You got Calvin Ridley. Buffalo, they got a bunch of guys, and then the Colts, they got Pearson Pittman Jr. And then you got the Chiefs. You got Worthy, and you got Rashee Rice, and you got Juju. So you go get some, and then you got the Cardinals, Marvin Harrison Jr. The Chargers got what they got. So you got some opportunities. So I'm expecting we have this conversation again in about 8 weeks. I'm gonna be looking like, okay, Sting. Last I talked to you, had 3.
Now
I need to see about 6 or 7. We talk again.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. Like,
nah, it is what I need. I need 6. I need 6 or 7. I mean,
hey, these things, stay locked in. Don't let them try to have you out here trying to jump on everything.
Yeah,
way, bro. Yeah, stay locked in, bro.
Hey, Sting, I got one more question. I got one more question. A lot of times, especially when a player is active, they're in their prime, they're playing extremely well, and they play DB. They never get opportunity to give receivers their flowers, or receivers that really, not saying beat them, but when you got to really be on your A game, you got to dot your I's and cross your T's when you're playing against a certain person that really have you out there thinking, you got to bring your A game. Is there anybody that comes to mind for you since you've been in the league where you just know, okay, when I'm playing so and so, I got to be on.
Oh, well, yeah. Since I've been in, yeah. It's a lot of people because we're in the NFL, like everybody's.
Right.
But I've always said Garrett Wilson with the Jets. Like I remember the first time I went against him. We was at some high school camp. It was an opening or something like that. Ryan Clark was actually my coach.
Yeah.
Garrett, he ran like a slant route or whatever with the move, and I'm playing like a deep third or something, and the ball is thrown so high. And I'm like 20 yards behind, or like 15, 20 yards behind him. I'm thinking the ball coming right to me, and he jumps up so high, catches the ball, just runs, and I'm just looking at like, that's but since I've been in the league, going against him, I think I played against him like twice already. And he's nice, like he's nice, and then but it's a lot of people. It's so many people I can't even. Devontae Adams always, Tyreek, Mike Evans. Nobody talk about Mike Evans for some strange reason. Like he's Mike Evans. Like I don't know. Like, but it's a lot of people. I can't think of everybody, but yeah.
Right.
Derek, you and your dad, Derek Senior, run Cover One Elite. Tell us about that. What is Cover One Elite?
So it's really just like a DB camp. Like a couple years, we went to Hawaii for a couple years, get some people like all throughout the league. Whether it's people I played like in college with or just know like throughout the league. So they'll go down there. Last year we had it in Puerto Rico. Actually we was just talking about it, like maybe we can get this in Greece next year. Like, just going.
What about safety? Y'all invite 57-year-old safeties?
I mean, hey, look. It don't matter if you want to come. You just know you're gonna work. But
man, damn, y'all working on a granddad? Sting, damn, I'm a granddad.
It don't matter if you want to come. You gonna have to work. Like it ain't like you ain't getting no free trip. Like come on.
Right.
Damn, I thought I was gonna be able to go to Mykonos or Santorini. Get some olive oil, Ocho, some cheese. Damn,
hey, look,
you got Sting.
Look, you can work. All right. So the way it's set up is we normally go out there for like I think it's like 5 days or something, or 6 days. The first day travel day, next day work day, then you're off the next day, then you got another work day, then you're off the next. So you can do whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can do your business is your business. And then and then
I ain't really no cover safety,
you
though,
said
Sting.
what?
You know, Sting, they call me graveyard. Because when I leave the field, the body's everywhere. So you know what I'm saying? And all I want you to do is funnel it to me. Hey, Sting, just funnel it to me. Don't even worry about that slant. I got
It's
that.
all good.
I got that
We got
slant.
safety. We got line.
I'll put that soup bone
Normally,
upside his head.
we bring like 4 linebackers or 2 to 4 linebackers, safeties, like it's everybody. So come on.
I like that. I like
That's what's up.
Then you got look. You was on that 2019 national championship team. That great team, probably the greatest team, one of the greatest teams ever assembled in college. Arguably one of the greatest. You can make a case it's the greatest offensive team. But what you guys were able to do, Joe Burrow was the quarterback, and Jetta and Chase and Marshall and Thad Moss and Clyde Edwards-Helaire and all those great offensive linemen, the DBs like yourself. They fired Brian Kelly. How do you guys get back to something similar to that, where LSU, that alums and everybody and boosters are proud to show up to Death Valley and know we cutting somebody's ass tonight?
Well, honestly, I mean, it really just come down to whoever they bring in, whoever. It doesn't matter who they bring in. Like, as long as the players, like, they really buy into being at LSU, like, you know, you can go to a certain school, you can be from here and be from there, but once you get to where you're at, like, you got to know what the goal is in mind. Like yeah, you're at this university, yeah, you're doing all this and that, but the goal should be to get to the next level. So once everybody get in the tune with that, like, and really break down, like, how can we be great, like, that's what it's gonna take. So I don't think it mattered, like, who it is or what it takes I'm just saying from the coach's standpoint, like, that doesn't matter. Like, it's the players buying into themselves first, and then the coach, like, just kind of adding on to that.
Because you got great facilities, tremendous fan base, stadium is electric. Death Valley at night, there's nothing like playing in Death Valley at night. Man, that's Derek Stingley Jr., the great all-pro cornerback from the Houston, Texas. D. Sting, thanks for some time tonight, man. Appreciate that.
Y'all.
Continue success. Stay healthy. Look, when we talk to you in January, I'm going to be looking at the stats because I know you got 3 now. I'm like, okay, hey, Ocho, we got to call him back up. You done got 7.
Oh, yeah.
No, I appreciate y'all, though, man. We gonna
Appreciate you, man. Congratulations on all the success. Continued success. We'll see you down the road, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Derek Stingley Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Ocho,
what's
guys
up?
gonna finally get a start. Giants interim head coach Mike Kafka revealed that Jameis Winston, not Russell Wilson, will start as quarterback in Week 11 against the Packers with Jackson Dart on the sideline. Man, pass over Russ, who was the starter of the season, then went to number 2.
Yes.
Dart gets hurt. Russ goes to he's numbers 2 still.
Yes.
Jameis leapfrogs him. Ocho, what do you think? What do you think about this?
I think the coaches, obviously, the interim coach, is trying to get a spark out of the offense. They've seen enough. I'm assuming from Russell Wilson being the starter when Jackson Dart went in, and then hearing the reaction from the crowd and the offense really not being able to get going. They want something new. They want to see what Jameis Winston can get in there and do, and see if they can have, somewhat of a spark. We all know he is one that's liked by everybody, and he can have flashes of brilliance on the field. The only thing with Jameis Winston, all we need is a little consistency. Can we get consistency out of you week in and week out and give us a chance? Listen, I think their playoff chances are probably out the door, but can you keep our team and head above water and let us compete, until the end of the season? Well, I'm sure Jackson Dart will come back. In 2 weeks, Unc?
Probably so. At least, I mean, he's going. Well, he's out this week. Maybe they maybe give him 2 weeks, Ocho.
2 weeks,
because, like I said, since the preseason, this is the 4th time now. We know he's been checked for a concussion.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
So this is Jameson's first time getting action during the season.
This is Jameis' first time starting for the Giants.
Yeah, I think
he played a little bit. He played, I think, one preseason game. He played in one preseason game, played really well.
Yeah.
But like Ocho said, Jameis' problem has always been consistency. Consistency. Look, he's the number one pick in the draft. He won the Heisman Trophy as a freshman. He led his team to a national championship. So we know he has the talent to play, but he's been turnover prone far too much. We saw last year he threw for almost 500 yards, but it was the turnovers that really cost his team a victory.
Right.
Tremendous highs, incredible lows. So he just has to find a way to be consistent. And if he can be consistent, that gives him a chance to be successful, and it also gives his team a chance to be successful. I want to say I'm surprised, but I don't think I am. I don't think I'm surprised by this move because
I know one thing. I know one thing about this move. It's going to be exciting because ain't no telling what the hell finna happen. No, anytime James is in there, ain't no telling. And I can't wait for the interview.
5-5, Ocho. Ain't that Subway got the 5-5?
Yeah.
Nah.
5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. And what I was talking about when you left, I said if he's just consistent. Ocho, the man's the number one pick in the draft for a reason. He won a Heisman Trophy, led his team to a national championship.
He can throw that ball, boy.
Yes. You can't turn it over though, Ocho.
Yeah.
You're never going to be that great that you can overcome the amount of turnovers that he has. Remember last year, Ocho, what was that, a Thursday night game against the Broncos? He threw for damn near 500. But it was the pick six. It was the 3 turnovers that ended up undoing the great job that he had done. Remember, Jerry Jeudy goes back, has 235 yards receiving. He and Jameis was cutting up.
Yeah.
And then Jameis, they started housing him.
Yeah.
Ocho, the last guy we had on, KC Conception, and there are some people in the chat kind of making fun of him. They're like, man, let everybody else talk. In a situation like that, I had already gotten briefed that he has a speech impediment. And when he gets nervous or he gets anxious, he stutters. So that's why you heard him repeat himself a lot. But if you notice, Ocho, when we first started, he gave us one-word answers and go.
Yeah.
And so instead of going, let you ask him something, let Joe ask something, I said, let me get him comfortable. Let me get him relaxed. Once he gets relaxed, he'll slow down. He'll feel more comfortable. Because every time he talks, he thinks people are judging him. So if you think somebody's judging him, what you going to do? I'm not going to talk. I'm going to be reclusive.
Right.
I'm going to say as little as possible. Yeah, you're right. And then he going to clam up. But if you notice, once we got him comfortable, we started talking about cooking. We started talking about things that he likes and he feel comfortable with. You see how he opened up and you couldn't even tell. That's why I kind of took the approach that I took. And a lot of times, sometimes I'll let Ocho, because if it's somebody like I know Ocho knows, I'll let Ocho lead it off. But in this situation, I just felt instead of going back ping pong, tennis and ping pong back and forth, I just felt let me start it. Let me get him comfortable. Somebody that had a speech impediment, still talks with a lisp, have a heavy colloquial Southern dialect. Let me make him comfortable. And if we can get him comfortable, we can get him to open up. Because it's hard to have an interview if a guy just continuously gives us one-word answers. So that's kind of why the approach that we took tonight with this gentleman. But he did great. Look forward for him to coming back. And once we started talking about, he started cooking Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
and I said, bro, I just so hope you got done what you needed to get done before you cook that. Because you put them heavy potatoes and steak in the system.
She going right to sleep.
But I'm not, Ocho, I can't say that I'm surprised that Jameis is getting the start, because you know why? Russ is not going to be there next year. They've already seen what Russ can do. Let's see if Jameis can give us that spark, because that's what Jackson Dart did. Jackson Dart came in and gave him a spark, Ocho.
Yeah.
Now let's see, because they saw Russ come in and the offense just went in the tank, the defense went in the tank, everything just went to hell in a handbasket. They said, let's see if Jameis can give us a spark like he's done so many times before. He did it in New Orleans for a while. He did it in Cleveland last year. So let's see if he can give us a spark. Ocho, Eagles quarterback Jair Alexander has stepped away from football and is weighing retirement, as according to Diana Rossini.
Yes,
Alexander is 28 in his 8th professional season and is first away from the Packers, the team that drafted him 18th out of Louisville in 2018. On November 1st, the Ravens traded Alexander and a 2027 7th-round pick to the Eagles for a 2026 6th-round pick. Alexander played just 2 games for Baltimore before being moved, tallying 5 tackles. Ocho, What's going on? Is
Hey, you know,
is it
that's tough.
injuries? Is it desire? What do you think? A combination.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to someone um that I've always enjoyed watching, like Jair Alexander, and understanding what he brings to the table as a defender. Obviously, I think injuries have hampered his career a little bit
It does.
and kind of derailed everything. So I don't know what's going on with him mentally, but it has to be something of that nature because getting the opportunity to play in the NFL and understanding that the NFL stands for not for long. You only get so much time, and each year is so precious as years go by. It has to be something going wrong there. Maybe it's personal, whatever it may be. I don't want to speculate, but if he needs to step away from the game to get his mind right, to get his personal issues right, then so be it. I see that fit because that does come first. Football comes second to whatever you have going on in your life. So I hope he rectifies that situation, expeditiously, so he can get back on the field and we can get that same Jay Alexander we once saw down in Green Bay because he's a great talent. He's a great talent and a great fit for where he is now. So I hope he comes back at some point and is able to contribute defensively when those boys make that playoff push.
What year is this for him? How many years
8.
he been in the league? 8?
8.
Yeah, and
He's only 28 years of age.
Hey, DBs play a long time, Joe. They can play a long time.
If you got to, the thing is, as you start to get older, it's a mental grind because stuff. I mean, coverages, and you know how to study film. You understand down and distance. You understand position on the field. You understand, you understand tendencies, route combinations, wide receiver, how they lined up, Ocho. So you know all of that.
Yeah.
But boy, this here got to be strong because it gets so monotonous. You hear the same thing. That's what really, for me, that's what kind of drove me away is that the monotony of it. I just could, if I went to a different offense and I had to apply myself, but he's dealing with a knee injury. Yeah. And there's Joe, you know this. Ocho, you ain't never been injured, so you don't. Joe, you know this. When you're injured, there's nothing worse than being injured and trying to go play and then play at a level that people are accustomed to you playing at.
Right. Because
if the mind ain't right, the grind can't be tight.
No, sir.
Because that's what the NFL, that's what pro sports is. It's a grind.
Yeah.
And if you hear LeBron don't ever say anything about his body. He always talks about his mind. He said, as long as I can keep my mind sharp, I can play 23, 24, 25 seasons.
Yeah. Because them injuries pile up, bro. They pile up, and you can't go out there and be the person who you really want to be because of these injuries, these knickknacks that you may have.
Right.
And it hinders your game, man. It hinders your game, and it takes the love away. It takes the love away. It takes the love and passion away. Mm-hmm. And that's why a lot of guys retire early or they quit playing. It's not that they don't like football or basketball. It's because the grind has become too much.
Yeah.
Especially if you're an elite player. If you're a special teams player or a player that you're the fourth corner, there ain't no expectations. But see, once you're here, like a Penny Hardaway, we got Penny up here. Penny like, man, I can't do this.
Yeah,
you can't. Jair Alexander was an All-Pro. He's a Pro Bowl player, Ocho.
Yeah,
absolutely. And I was like, Ocho, something ain't right. I told you, I said, Ocho, something ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at him and tell, I'm like, man, I don't watch this man. I watched this man come into the league. He's one of the better corners. He looked like a shell of himself.
Yeah.
And when you watch yourself, if you watch yourself on tape, because sometimes you might not know it.
Until you see it.
Because we get a lot of times, Ocho, people like, I ain't say that. Rewind the tape.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's me.
I said that? Yeah. So you don't see yourself play in real time. You got to go back and watch the tape, and you looking like.
That film don't lie, boy.
At all.
The reason why film don't lie, the film don't know how much money you making. It don't know if you black, if you white, you went to Notre Dame, you went to Savannah State. That's all it does. It captures what is being focused on.
Man, what?
And you can't, man, I did this, I did that. Let me hit that rewind button.
Yeah.
Tell me which one you.
Hey,
What? Joe? What did you say you did? Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Let's watch it.
Hey, it ain't nothing worse. It ain't nothing worse than after a game, boy. You get in there and coach got that clicker, and he rewinding this same play, and you like, oh my God.
Yes.
It ain't nothing like watching yourself on film, bro, and you look like some stir fry out there, boy.
Yes.
It ain't nothing like that. Hey, look, I used to be in the game thinking like, boy, I cannot look like no trash on film tomorrow.
Said the same thing, Joe.
Yeah. I ain't gonna miss my assignments. Yeah.
We got to win this game. Because if we lose this game, they're going to show this film. Lord, please let us. Hey, John, please make a play. Let us come back.
Yeah.
Because I don't want nobody to see. Because, boy, I was terrible. Hey, Sharpe, what you do on this play? I think I got it. Nothing. Nothing. That's what Sharpe did on this play. Absolutely, totally nothing. That's what Sharpe did. But it's tough. It's tough when you've been a really good player for a period of time, and then injuries won't allow you to be that.
Yeah.
People don't know you're injured. Let me tell you something else. They don't give a damn if you're injured. All they know is they see Alexander on the back of that jersey. Mm-hmm. They saw Johnson on the back of that jersey. They saw Ochocinco on the back of that jersey. They don't give a damn about you got an ankle or toe or knee or hip or back. They don't give a damn about that. You out there, I'm expecting you to make the same plays that I've seen you make time and time again for the last 5-10 years. Make them now.
Yes, sir. Absolutely right.
Your teammates have the same expectations. And your teammates put that pressure on you. Hey, you be good to go Sunday, right? Damn, dude, it's Tuesday. Man, and then the coaches, we gonna put the game plan. Now we relying on you because we got you in the game plan. Right. Y'all ain't have me in the game plan before I got hurt. Now you got me in the game plan now, Ocho.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the game plan. Mm-hmm. But it's tough. I've been in Jair's shoes where I've been injured and knowing I'm hurt, but all they see is 84 and they see Sharpe on the back of that jersey.
Yep.
That's what they see.
Right.
Expectations don't change. Ocho, you're going to like this story. On his way home from blowing out the Bills, Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel drove by Elbow Room, a bar where Bills fans congregate when Buffalo's in town to troll their fans. McDaniel was asked about it today. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Or is that real?
Well, that's why I like the good old days, the throwbacks of yore where you could trust, the internet and the images because, it is pretty detailed. That I do live in that area, but I mean, AI, right?
So that doesn't answer the question.
What?
Was that you?
So are you confirming or denying?
I mean, I live in that area. AI is real. That's what I got for you.
Okay.
I like it. I like it. Yeah.
Two things can be true. He can live in that area.
He can.
Well, three things.
Yeah.
He lives in that area. AI is real, and that was him.
Yeah. Hey, which one is it? Do you think it really was him?
It was him. It's video of him. It's him. Is that him right there?
You gotta be. Hey, you heard me? You got. Hey, listen. I'm looking at it. You got to be careful though, because AI don't play.
Is that Ocho? So AI put him in a Bentley. They could have put him in any other car.
No, that's a Benz. He drive a Benz.
It's a Bentley. So they could have put it. So they ain't put him in no. They ain't put him in no Honda. They ain't put him in no Subaru. They ain't put him in nothing. They put him in that. Is that him? Who is that?
Hey, that's funny though. That's funny. That's funny. I like Mike McDaniel, man.
You beat a team for the first time in 7 meetings. It's your first time beating them since 2022.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And that's what you got. What's the Dolphins' record?
Hey, have a little fun, huh?
They're 3-7.
Hey, have a little fun. Hey, wait a minute. He just driving by. That's all.
First of all, I don't know most people that are famous. They ain't got their window down so you can see them.
Oh, this is Miami. Huh?
I know where he's at. Let me ask you
Yeah,
a
you know,
question.
hey, listen, hey, down here in Miami, even the locals famous. You hear me?
Pull up the Dolphins schedule. Pull up their first 10 games.
Woo! Hey, I got some coffee, Unc. I hit a wall. I got some coffee now. My baby done sent me some coffee. We could be on this bitch at 3:00 in the morning now. I'm ready.
We got we pull up the schedule because I want to know.
I'll tell you one thing. I can tell you one thing about this schedule you getting ready to pull up. If the Dolphins play like they played against the goddamn Bills, we'll run the goddamn table.
Let me ask you a question.
I tell you that, and I'm very confident with that. I'm very confident.
Ocho, so let me ask you this. When they lost 33-8 to the Colts, he lived in that area. Did he ride through with the window down? I would do you like Jasmine Crockett did. It's a yes or no. My colleagues want me to ask you. It's a yes or no. So when they lost 33-8 to the Colts, yes or no? Did he ride by slow with the window down with his arm out the window?
Well, it was hard to because it was in Indy.
When they lost to the Patriots at home, 33-7, 33-27, did he do that then?
Now that he didn't do it.
He didn't do it then?
Yeah, he didn't do it that game.
Oh, so what about the Chargers at home?
That was another one.
Did he do it then?
No, he had to go the other way.
Oh, okay. So he moved. He just moved in this area. He just moved in this neighborhood.
Yeah, he just got that late.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I get it. When they lost 28-6 to Miami, did he drive slow, homie? Did he pull a Paul Wall? Did he drive slow, homie? Or did he pull a Will Smith, summertime, 2 miles an hour so everybody sees you?
Summertime. Hey, that's a throwback. What you know about that? I'm going to sit back and unwind.
No, I think but that's not his original. I think I think the Isley Brothers or somebody did, that was the original Isley Brothers or
they got the original.
Or Earth, Wind and Fire did might have been Earth, Wind and Fire.
Oh my God, boy, that was funny.
Even coaches done got to be petty now. Cause hold on, I think didn't Sean Payton have the bus drive through the city? Because that used to be a thing to have the bus driver drive around the stadium.
For real? Hey, that's funny.
Yeah.
And you know what I do like? You don't really get this from coaches sometimes. I think it's players. Hey, I know his players love this.
Hey, this is Sean Payton drove down Broad Street playing Rocky. For
real? Yeah. Hey, Sean Payton got that kind of personality too.
Man, see, this is that kind of stuff I would like. Like, we beat somebody, but you got to be careful, man.
Yeah.
You know how I think. Like, you play the Raiders back when the Raiders was in Oakland.
Oh no, you ain't doing that.
Or when you played them in the Coliseum, these used to be the man.
No, you ain't doing that.
They tear your ass up. They throw a whole car battery through that window.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Without thinking twice.
Oh, it's cool in the game. Somebody said it's cool in the game.
Without thinking twice.
I think it's called Summer Madness.
That was cool in the game?
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Ocho, contrary to what you think, a lot of these songs that's being played that you really, really love,
it's
samples.
Yeah, it comes from somewhere saying samples. Okay.
But nah, look. Oh, and it's matted. So I put you in a matted Bentley. They ain't make it regular black, white, blue, Ocho. They got it matted.
Right. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me grab my sugar.
Man. Max said, hey, look, I'm finna have me some fun. We finally got a win after hold on, how many losses? We finally got a win. Oh, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3. They had lost 4 of the last 5. So yeah, we had to stun on them. But hey, got to try to have some fun. They got a big game. They have Spain? They play the Commanders, right? They play the Commanders in Spain. So,
oh yeah, I beat up I leave my flight at 8 in the morning. Hey, Hey, what's Splendor? You ever heard of that?
Yeah, most people have. Yeah, it's a substitute. Wow, what's up? What's going on?
Man, I got my coffee, but they sent my coffee without putting the sugar. I ain't never seen no Splendor before. Most of the time, I just get brown sugar, white sugar.
You put brown sugar in coffee?
Splendor. Like, yeah, what cafe con leche latte? You
okay? Sure.
Yeah.
You say so. So you ain't got no problem. You ain't got no problem with this.
Oh hell no! I'm petty. I'm petty anyway. I'm petty. Even after win, listen. And people say, "Oh, y'all got to lose a record." Well, we didn't lose a night, so I'm gonna have some fun. We didn't lose a night.
Yeah.
And Mike McDaniel has the personality to be able to get away with that.
Does. Absolutely. We got new video has emerged.
Wait, what happened?
Daron Payne punching Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay.
And after this video, we gonna watch it? We can't show the video.
Well,
I'm a firm believer, guy. Y'all know who I am.
Yeah.
I was the strongest in what I thought Daron Payne did was absolutely wrong. Daron Payne reached out to me today on DM, and he was very, very respectful. And I'm not going to get to specifics, but basically he was saying, OG, I appreciate you. I love the way you played the game. Everything that you were able to accomplish, you were great. He said, but I didn't unprompt just unload on old boy.
Yeah.
And he sent me the video. Mm-hmm. Since I was the strongest in my critique of Daron Payne, let me be the loudest and say, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for judging you without knowing all the facts, because all I know is what was shown.
Right.
Amon-Ra St. Brown absolutely hit this man unprompted. They were in a little shoving back and forth, and then he got a little quick one in, Ocho. You know how we do a little thing ain't nobody looking. Got a quick one in.
Hey, Uncle, a chicken wing. He hit him with a chicken wing.
Yes. Javon Kinlaw, I owe you an apology too, because you said he did hit Daron Payne first, and I didn't believe you. So I want to apologize to you. But the biggest apology goes to Daron Payne. And I'm glad you did it, because like my grandma used to say, I might not stop you, but I damn sure break you the habit. I guarantee you, Amon-Ra St. Brown was dead ass wrong. Daron Payne, you should have. See, you don't get to do something to somebody and then talk about that was an overreaction. Right. Keep your hands to yourself. Yes, you said now this is what Amon-Ra St. Brown said Sunday and Monday. Before the video surfaced, and say, yeah, he hit him, because now he don't have a leg to stand on, Ocho and Joe. Yeah. He said, back and forth. He didn't say nothing too crazy, but he never mentioned the part that he hit Daron Payne in the face first. That never came out of his mouth.
Right.
Daron Payne, I'm sorry, bro. I am so sorry as a man. I'm never, and I've told you guys, y'all heard me say this on Undisputed, I'm never going to be too big to say, I'm sorry. I'm never going to be too prideful. I'm never going to be too wealthy. I'm never going to be anything where I can't say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Daron Payne, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, I wish you'd have knocked his ass out.
Whoa. Wait.
Nope.
Hey, don't
keep your hands to yourself, Ocho. Your grandma told you that. Your mom told you that. Joe, yeah. I know you heard it because you from the South.
Hey,
but people don't really look at Miami like the South. Like we look at Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, all those states. Go ahead, Ocho.
I understand. You're supposed to keep your hand to yourself. I understand.
Yes. So what punishment? What punishment? Before you go, Ocho, can I ask the NFL what punishment are y'all gonna levy against Amon-Ra St. Brown?
I don't know. But listen, you know the rules. And they talk about it in meetings before season starts about getting angry. They always see the second person that throws a punch. They always see the second person that shoves every time. So Amon-Ra Brown is playing a game within the game, understanding, well, hold on, I'm a chicken wing him, and see if I can get him in trouble real quick. And it worked. It worked, and he lost his temper. You know, that's the game within the game. How can I get under somebody's skin to give my team an advantage? Now, it was wrong. Yes, it was wrong. It was wrong, huh? I'd be the first to say it. But you know, it's tricks of the trade. Now you say you should have knocked him out. Now I don't think that would have happened because they would have had to jump Daron. Now we don't want that to happen. Now
they ain't want to jump. You see, nobody grab it when he slapped 5 from him.
Oh, yeah,
and the official standing right there. Because Ocho, here's the thing. You're absolutely right. Let's just say for the sake of argument, Joe and Ocho, the official didn't see it. But just like they replayed it and saw what Daron Payne did, I guarantee you they replayed it and saw what Amon-Ra St. Brown did.
Yeah.
Hey, so did they find or suspend Daron Payne?
Yeah, they suspended him for 1 game without pay.
So now that they go back and look at the tape, what's gonna happen to Amon-Ra St. Brown?
I don't know, but a fine should be levied. Keep your hands and your feet to yourself. If you blocking me, I get that. You pancake me and step in my chest, I get that. But keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah.
Especially on that football field, because I can do anything I want to, and it's not a crime. They might suspend me. They might throw a penalty, but it's not a crime. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't know what possessed him to do what he did. That's a grown man. I don't know if Daron Payne has a wife. I don't know if he has kids or anything. But my grandma used to always say, boy, keep your hands and your feet to yourself. She said, boy, if somebody put their hands or their feet on him, you do everything you can to try to break them.
See, hey, you heard what you just said, right? Huh? Hey, hey, Joe, I told you that story. Where Ray knocked my helmet off and he ended up like that, huh? Hey, boy, you laughing, Joe? Joe, boy, I was in the locker room looking for Ray, boy, and we weren't even playing at home. We were playing it
That was 2 weeks later. You was unconscious. You don't even remember when y'all was actually playing. You was looking for Ray 2 weeks later.
No.
Y'all was playing the Bills. Ray played for the Ravens. You talking about where Ray at? Where's Sugar?
Hey, Unc, I was looking for Sugar after that game, Unc. I'm telling you. Like, hold on, Joe. I was upset, right? And I'm thinking to myself, hold on, now me and Ray, we pray before the game. We go over a scripture before every game, whether we playing each other or not, you know?
Right.
We like this. So
your man, 100 grand.
Yeah, we done said a prayer before the game, and we get in the game. We get in the game, and now you act like you don't know me. You know me, but we prayed before the game, and you just tried to knock my helmet off. Hold on, my helmet went flying by 30 yards, Joe.
You sure did.
I say,
hey, look, Ocho, you know, in between them lines, man, ain't no friend.
Yeah.
Listen,
he probably praying he don't really knock you out.
Hey,
but you got to realize those guys, defensive players, go to a different place, man.
Yeah. Hey, I was in a different place after the game because I was in y'all locker room. Security had to come get me.
I was long ago.
Yeah,
I was
Joe.
retired when that happened.
Hey, Joe, they had to come get me out the locker room. Joe, boy, I'm finna whoop on him. You hear me? But you don't do like that. But you don't do nothing like that. But if we do, Joe, you can't sit there and say a prayer with me. We can't read the scripture, and you go out there and try to kill me on the field. You can't do that. Now
he was saying, Lord, forgive me what I'm about to do to Ocho. Lord, I know I've come a long way and I'm trying to do better in my life. But any sins that I commit on this field today, please forgive them. Amen.
Hey, Joe, and the funny thing about it, Joe, is when people ask me who was your favorite team to go against, it was always the Ravens and the Steelers. Joe, because one thing about it, I call it a 2 chin strap game, Joe. You had to bring 2 chin straps to that goddamn game, Joe.
Hey, you had to get some sleep tonight for that game, then you
Joe. Joe, it was hell. It was hell, and I enjoyed it because you had no choice but to raise your level of play. You had no choice but to raise your level of play, and then you got my crazy ass who talk shit during the week and give everybody bulletin board material on purpose. You know, so I mean, that was some of the joyous times for me during them days. Man, I loved it, man. I loved it. I love Ray. I mean, still to this day, man. Just being able to see and stay in contact. That's why I like social media so much. Most of the time, like, you know, back in your days, you kind of lose touch with everybody unless you go to a certain event.
Mm-hmm.
You meet up. It make it so much easy, Joe, man. It just, I don't know. You can
I don't know if Daron, I don't know if you're watching this, but I hope you get this. I hope you hear it for yourself. But if you don't hear it for yourself, hopefully someone close to you, a family friend or loved one, gets you this and let them and tell you Shannon Sharpe did indeed apologize. because you were not wrong. You were wrong for getting caught. You weren't wrong for what you did. Because everybody keep their hand. You regrown out here. Ain't nobody, to my knowledge, Amon-Ra St. Brown ain't got no kids. And he damn sure ain't got no kids 30, 31 years of age. Keep your hands to yourself. Treat it like the zoo. What they tell you, Ocho, when you go to the zoo? Keep your hands.
Hold on. And the museum. Don't touch nothing. I tell my kids.
As a matter of fact, unless you catch it a pass or block it, keep your damn hands in your pocket. Get one of the little fanny pack, one of the muffs, and put your hand warmers, and keep your hand in your pocket. You walk by. Because I'm telling you, he did right, Ocho. But see, the problem that I have is that he lied, and he had everybody believing that he did absolutely nothing until he got caught. And then, I think it was today, he's like, yeah, I kind of nudged him. It don't matter. You don't get – hold on. You step on my foot. I say, ow, I ain't even really step on your foot that hard. You don't get to tell me how hard you stepped on my foot. Right. That's my foot. Yeah. These feet made for me to walk on, not you to walk on them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Daron Payne, I'm sorry. Javon Kinlaw, I'm sorry, because you also came out and said that he did hit him first. And I said, man, that man ain't hit that man first. Ocho, you say, Ocho, what likelihood of a wide receiver going around slug? And he did it. It don't matter how hard it was. It was the mere fact that you did something that you didn't have no business doing, and then he knocked 5 from you, and you talking about, no, Daron, I'm sorry. And they should give you your money back.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, I bet he won't hit another D lineman in the face. What you want to bet, Ocho?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, one thing about us receivers, we're the most dominant position on the field. You know, whether we got the ball in our hands or not.
Here you go.
I don't know if anybody.
There's a saying that says, Ocho, a lesson without a consequence, action without consequences. There is no lesson learned.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
You know what I'm saying, Joe? An action without consequences. There is no lesson learned.
Yeah. Now they
knock 5 from it.
Yeah, the NFL gonna come down with something on St. Brown.
Nah, no, they not.
Man, please.
No, they're not. Hey, listen. The NFL is already handicapped. The NFL has already handicapped the game a lot. They've already taken some of the some of the character. You know, some of the character away from the game, and what made it fun, what made it exciting. Now, before I keep going, I need you to give me that line one more time.
Yeah, actions without consequences. There is no lesson learned.
That's a good one, boy. Hey, Joe, that's a good one, Joe. I'm gonna use that one in my
boy. Daron Payne, you did right. You should have hit him so hard in the top of his head, he peeped out his ribs and thought he was in jail.
Hey,
but you did right. No. I ain't getting you no more, Ocho. I'm done for the night.
Wait a minute. Hey, bring that back one more time, like a DJ.
I said Daron Payne should have hit him so hard in the top of his head, he peep out his ribs and think he in jail. But you got him though. Yeah. Because I'm trying. I might not stop that act, but I bet I'll break you the habit.
Okay. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, you done dropped 2 gems early, boy. The show just started.
Hey, hold on. Hey, okay, Ocho. He got up under that. He got up under that helmet too.
Did you see how far he swung back?
Yes, sir.
He swung back from Prince George.
Yeah, he got up under there.
That's what Ocho. Joe. That's one of them old cartoon slaps. Remember you watching Saturday cartoon?
Yeah. Hey, he was pissed off. He couldn't help it.
Absolutely. So I don't have any problems after seeing the video, after having him explain what happened, and he said, "OG, I ain't just swing on old boy. He did what he did. Send me the video. I tapped on it, looking at it. They little hand fighting, and then he tried to get a quick one in. Wow.
Yeah, look, hey, little chicken wing. I know what you're talking about. I used to do it too.
An answer at a press conference from Michael Penix Jr. is gone viral, Ocho. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Like mentally, like my fiance, she's always there for me. So I know whenever I get home, it doesn't matter how I played, she's always going to be there for me. She's going to have a smile on her face and give me a hug and make me feel good no matter what. But as far as like physically, the on the field stuff, it's not nobody that I'll talk to, like, as far as another quarterback or anything like that. I do have people reach out to me. I do have quarterback coaches, though, back at home that reach out to me as well, tell me, hey, like, you need to clean this up, clean that up, and everything will be good. So those guys help me as far as that, too. So I can shout out them.
You know what? I would love to hear the question that was asked. I would love to hear the question that was asked for better context, because I'm sure he has quarterback coaches on the sideline. He has
yes.
Young. He has quarterback coaches on the sideline, and I'm sure they're talking about the totality of after a game on what it looked like. I think that has to be the context of the question, because bringing up your fiance, and no matter how I played when I come home,
that ain't it.
She's there for me. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, let me know.
What do you say? What are you saying about his fiance?
Oh, how she said no matter how I played, that she's always there for me when I come home, always smiling. Yes. But if anything, what the first thing your fiance is supposed to say? Oh no, honey, you ain't finna embarrass me like that. It's supposed to be no, you laughing. It's supposed to be tough love. If you play bad, she's supposed to be the first one. Baby, come on, MP. Come on, don't do that. Now you can play better than that. You have your Unc. No, don't have one of them wives that know how to break down, that understand the game and can break it down for you. Oh my goodness. That now you coming home to something like that? Not that oh baby, you played bad, it's okay. No, honey, it's not okay. You can't embarrass the family like that. You can't do that. You can't embarrass the Penix last name like that. Now I'm just throwing out hypotheticals. Not you coming home and the wife, no matter how you play, oh, it's okay. No, it's, tough love is okay sometimes.
Exactly.
And the best person to hear tough love from is the one closest to you. Yes.
So they ask him what coaches that he rely on, lean on.
Okay.
Yeah, like okay, Ocho, you going through a tough time. Is there somebody that you lean on?
Okay, boom. I like that. I like that question, because the first thing, the coaches that I would lean on, most of the time, it wouldn't be my coaches in Cincinnati. If things aren't going right and there's someone I need to lean on, now in game, Hugh Jackson. Yes. In game, Alex Wood, some of those coaches but if something is going right and I need to go back to the foundation on how it was built, Charles Collins, 1997, when it all started at Santa Monica College. Running the sand dunes, the Manhattan sand dunes back in the day. Like, that's what I'm leaning on, Unc. That's who I'm going to. That's why when Michael Penix said, he mentioned coaches that, with that question, that's what I'm leaning on. I'm going back where it all started. Hey, Coach C, man, what you see? I don't know what's going on. I'm doing, am I rushing? I'm just, whatever it may be. Because he can see it from a different point of view than I can. He can see it from a different point of view than my coaches do. Because my coaches, they see X and O's. Coach C can see something they don't see, even though they're my receiver coaches.
And guess what? Coach C looking out for you. That receiver coach got 5 other guys, 6 other guys that he got to coach.
Yeah. And the conversation would be
absolutely
different. They viewing me in a different lens than what he's seeing.
That is correct. So I think people were like, no, that's not what NFL coaches are there. You're not going to be able to rely on your coaches. So I know y'all was surprised that he said that. Well, he can't go. Nope. No, Raheem got 50 guys, 60 guys he got to worry about. That quarterback coach got ain't nobody holding your hand in the NFL. They're not. So I'm sorry. I don't want to. I don't want to come off as callous. I don't want to come off as not being empathetic. But I'm just telling you the sports business. This is a grown man's business. You get paid a king's ransom to play a kid's game. They're not holding your hand. So I understand what he's saying, that when somebody to lean on. I'm calling my former coach. I'm going to call my brother. What do you see?
Yeah.
Am I missing something? I feel I'm leaving plays out there, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, send me a copy. Let me look at your practice. Let me see what you look like in the game. Send me the game cut up. Send me practice. Let me see. Okay. So
yeah,
this is the cold, harsh world. This has always been like this, and I think the thing is that this new generation, they think like it's high school and like, come on, son, and the coach take you out to eat and put his arm around you.
Oh no, ain't none of that. Mm-mm. Ain't none of that. Because listen, that right there, that'll get you'll lose your job. You'll lose your job. Players get coaches fired. So if you're not playing up to par, depending on who you are, depending on what round you went in, you know, depending on how much you making, man, they ain't no coddling, huh? Ain't no coddling in the NFL.
And I got Ocho.
Boy, this is business. These are X's and O's. We going over X's and O's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. We expect you to execute those X's and O's.
Somebody say he was your first round pick. You don't want him to succeed. How many first round picks you think Atlanta got on their roster? So I guess they're supposed to take them all out for brunch and breakfast, huh?
Mm-mm. It don't work like that way.
This is a different generation, Ocho. Because this house always been. Because here's the thing. This is why in the military there's supposed to be no fraternizer. We're higher up in subordinates. Because there are going to be certain times that you're going to have to be like, you know, like what David did. And he put Bathsheba's husband in the front. But that was for a whole different reason. Because it clouds your judgment. So you got to be careful when you coddle a certain player because it's going to make it much more difficult to get off said player if and when you need to. That's why Coach Belichick Heisman posed everybody. It was nothing for him to get off a player. You know, coaches tell you that all the time, the most difficult thing it is to do is cut a player. No, it ain't. You built up so much callous. You're numb to it. Think about if you're a coach for 15 years, Ocho, and you got to cut 20 players a year for 15 years.
They numb to it. Now they pretend they pretend about it. The conversations they have for you when they ask you, when they get that knock on your door, bring your playbook, coach want to see you. Man, they got everything in prep. They probably say the same thing to everybody else. The only thing they do different is they change the first name when they greet you and let you know.
Yeah, this is a tough decision.
You did everything you got to do.
This is the worst part of my job. No, it ain't. You were really easy. But you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just being real. You know, this is the tough part of my job that nobody likes to do. They sit in their chair like this. And hey, come on in. How you doing, son?
Yeah.
You know, you just got caught up in the Ocho. You know, they sit back. You just got caught up in the numbers game. It's just one of those.
The number, that numbers game.
There's a possibility that we might now with the situation
bring you back.
We might bring you back for the practice squad, but we're going to give you an opportunity to go out there and see what's out there, and you know.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you how it is.
Hey,
I'm just being all the way honest with you.
Yeah,
and because a lot of times, you know, everybody has those aspirations. You don't go to the NFL and say, well, if I get cut, it's okay. No, it hurts. Because for a lot of these guys, this the end of something that they've been doing since they were 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old.
Oh, yeah.
So the end is never easy. Ocho, a good movie, you don't want a good movie to go out and be like, damn, that's it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah. It's tough, and having gone through that's something that you didn't have to worry about being a second round pick, that I had to worry about being a seventh round pick. And I remember, Ocho, I remember it like yesterday because we were staying at the Clarion Hotel out by Centennial Airport. That's where all the private planes come in at Centennial, and we were staying at the Clarion. And I'll never ever forget the phone rang. So you know, Ocho, we got two rooms, one phone. Me, I ain't answered. Like, they don't know. Like, they can't come over there and knock on the door and say, hey, Coach Reeves want to see you.
Right.
And I remember phone rang. The phone rang about 3 or 4 times. I'm like, they know we in here, Ocho. I'm like, where we going?
Hey, you ain't pick it up?
Nah, you gotta come fast. I ain't picking up the phone. Nah, you give me bad news face to face.
Right.
My roommate picked it up. After a while, I see my door open. They got your boy, man. I say, damn. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, hey, but you keep going. I said, man, hey. As a matter of I hadn't talked to him. I mean, I talked to him from time to time.
Right.
He came to see me play in Denver. He came back to see me play in Denver. He came to see me play in Baltimore. He came to the hall. We still cool. B Mac, he'll tell you. He called me. He's still the only one that really called me Double S. But it was tough because I was talking about, man, what I wanted to do and X, Y, and Z. But you know what, Ocho? At that time I had a Mercedes. My brother said, nah.
Yeah.
Leave the car home. Don't tell nobody you got it. Don't tell nobody nothing.
Right.
You going up there, you trying to make a team. You ain't got no car.
Right.
Okay. But it's real. Ain't no baby. Man, you remember I told you I had that thigh bruise? I had a hole in my thigh, in my quad. They don't care nothing about that. They're trying to find the best 53 down players they can possibly find to make this team, and the more you can do, the better your chances are.
The better.
Oh, you not a starter? You not the starter level starting defense? Or how many special teams can you play? Put me on punt return, kick return. I can play 4 to 5.
All of it.
Well, 4 to 6. I can't play on PAT, and I can't play PAT block, a field goal block. But I can get you 4 of them. You ever tackled anybody? Yeah. I hadn't tackled anybody since high school. Well, interception, but I played defense in high school. Son, you got to be tough to play. You got to be tough. Bruh, I'm trying to make a squad. Tell me what you need me to do. Tell me what my job, tell me what my responsibility is. Once you tell me my responsibility, I'm going to carry that out.
Good.
My brother used to tell me all the time, he say, bro, you do everything that you do better than anybody else do what they do, and you'll be fine. So that was my singular focus, Ocho. I'm going to do what I do better than anybody else do what they do.
That's all it comes down to.
That's all it come down to. And but I lost Ocho. I had lost contact with him for like 8 years. And then all of a sudden, he called the Broncos. They say some guy named Brian McFadder. He tried to get in touch with you. I say, B Mac, yeah. I called him. I said, man, what the hell you been? He went back and finished up school. We stayed in contact and we lost contact again. He hit me up. I think he called the Ravens. It's like a Brian McFadden. I said, yeah. So I hit him up, brought him out to B-More. And, then when I went to the hall, I said, hey, Jim Sacamano, he's like, anybody that you need me to find. So he found him and found a couple of guys that I was trying to get in touch with. For the most part, the guys that came, I still knew who they were. I tried to get in touch with Albert Lewis, but I couldn't find him. But because he was the guy that made me who I am. But guys, this is different. This is the NFL. This ain't high school where the coach gonna take your ass in, or this is college where they get. That ain't what they do at this level. I'm telling you. I ain't telling you what somebody told me. I'm telling you what I know.